about Quiana and Damodrick in this last episode. So Quiana shows up to her job and she's sitting there preparing for her workday, trying to clean her station. And then suddenly one of her coworkers was like, "Girl, what is that on your finger?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's an engagement ring." And I said in my last episode, I'm like, "Oh, I'm scared she's going to go around telling people that's an engagement ring," when he made it sound like a promise ring. But even Damodrick was telling people it's an engagement ring. So I guess they are both on the same page and they consider it an engagement ring. But her coworkers were so confused. They're like, "I don't understand why you're looking like a sad puppy. If I got engaged, that'd be the first thing I'd be hooting and hollering about as soon as I walked in the door." But Quiana was like, "Yeah, I'm excited, but I just still don't know what's going on with his baby mama." And that right there should have been enough of a reason for Quiana to tell Damodrick no when he proposed and been like, "No, we got to work on building our trust a little more." But she's decided to give into the moment and say yes when he proposed, and she does not seem that excited about it. And for good reason. Because while she's sitting here talking to her coworkers, Damodrick is over at his baby mama's house. And I guess he went over there to see his son this time. I don't know if they did anything else beyond that. But he goes over there and he tells his baby mama, "Yeah, me and Quiana are engaged." And his baby mama was like, "Okay, but that means you're not going to be able to come over here like you've been coming over." Which tells me they've been banging. And the baby mama was all in her feelings. You could tell she was sitting there thinking, like, "Why didn't I get an engagement ring? I feel like I should have been the one that deserved that." And she told producers, "I don't understand why he proposed, because they're not going to last, because Damodrick can't be faithful, and he has not been faithful since he's been out of prison." And she knows deep down how Damodrick really is, so she's not taking it seriously at all. Meanwhile, Quiana leaves the salon and she finds some text messages between Damodrick and his baby mama. He said, "I'm not even sure why I'm texting you, because I shouldn't be right now. I'm horny and I shouldn't be. I really dislike you. This is the most annoying thing I go through, thinking of Ish and wanting you. I want to get over this so bad. It's cringing wanting you this bad, and not even just sex, and all it does is break me down. Ugh." It's cringing reading these freaking messages that he's sending his baby mama, but I guess that's enough for her to give the coochie up. And Quiana found these text messages and she's like, "Oh, hell no. All my worst fears are coming true." She went out to eat with one of her homegirls and she's sitting there venting. She's like, "This man has been putting me through this since high school, since she was 17 years old. He's been messing with his baby mama in their relationship that she knows about." I'm like, "Girl, I can't remember how old Quiana is, but I know she's close to 30 or a little over 30 at this point. So that means that you've been dealing with this guy for at least half of your life almost, and dealing with this BS. It is time to let it go, because obviously this man is set in his ways. He does not want to be single or faithful. He just needs to go back and be with his baby mama, or he just needs to be single because he obviously can't keep it in his pants for one woman, and whatever he has with his baby mama is too strong for him to shut that door." He tries to tell his baby mama, "Oh yeah, I'm shutting that door. You don't got to worry about me coming over." But these texts tell a different story. Like, there's no denying what those text messages say. You can't be like, "Oh, you misunderstood what I was trying to say." Because he was just being straight up, being a little horn dog in those texts. And even Jawalia was sending him texts like, "Oh, I'm on my period, so you're going to be real mad." Well, why else would he be mad that she's on her period, unless he's trying to bang her, he's trying to get down there and eat some coochie. She wants to warn him so he don't go down there and pop his face back up with a red mustache looking like the Red Baron. And she sat there and started texting Damodrick, cussing him out, telling him that she's done with him. And Damodrick was like, "Please, please just meet up with me." He was sitting there at his dad's house because Quiana didn't want him at her house. And he was like, "Quiana, I just need you to go out eat with me. I have some things I want to say to you." Which I really don't know how you can explain those text messages or get around that. But obviously, he's been able to somehow tell Quiana things that have been able to get her to hold on for this long since she's been in high school. And the baby mama ain't no better. She's pretty much been holding on since she's been in high school. And I know you have kids with a man, but you know deep down that this man can't be faithful and you have yet to move on, hoping that you can maybe reconcile things with Damodrick. And I think she just wants to keep that door open so she can be on layaway as soon as things fall apart with Damodrick and Quiana. Damodrick was able to call Quiana and convince her to meet him in person so they can talk about things. So he shows up at her house and he's like, baby, what's up? And she just starts throwing stuff at him, telling him to get out. She's like, I've seen everything. You will not leave your baby mama alone. Just leave me the F alone. And if I was Damodrick, I wouldn't even try to explain anything at that point, because there is no explaining those text messages that she's seen. And if he does try to lie about it, then I would be even more livid if I was Quiana. So he sat there and grabbed his things, and I guess he ended up leaving. And Quiana was making it sound like she is finally done with Damodrick and going to shut that door. And I sure hope so, because that man is not going to change. He is obviously so hung up on his baby mama, and that baby mama is not doing anything to try to help the situation and make sure that this doesn't happen. And it's just such a hard thing, because like, I couldn't be with somebody that I gotta worry about anytime they go see their kids that they're gonna bang their baby mama. Like, that's too much. If he's doing this already when they're not having any kind of issues, and Quiana really doesn't deserve this, just imagine what he's going to do when he gets upset or when they get in a fight. He's going to use that as an excuse to go sneak off and cheat on her. The man's already cheated on her twice, had a whole baby on her, and now this is the third time that she's caught him cheating, and he's been doing it since they've been in high school. Like, girl, it is time to just love yourself and move on. I really want to hope Quiana moved on and finally had enough with Damodrick's BS, but I don't know, because she gave him another chance even after he had a whole baby on her. So she's willing to take him back after that. I don't know if she would be willing to leave him just over some text. Like, what does this man have to do for you to finally say enough is enough? But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about Quiana and Damodrick in this last episode in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.